In today's video, we are going to see what all things we need to check in a situation where the LAN port is not working, or when the LAN port of an ONU is not working. The very first step is to properly check whether the LAN cable we are using is in working condition. That is, whenever we connect a LAN cable from the ONU to a computer, it is usually for logging into the ONU or for accessing the internet through the LAN port. So, no matter which ONU we take, whether it is a single band ONT or a dual band ONT, there will be at least 2 LAN ports available. In these cases, we should try connecting the LAN cable alternately to both LAN ports. First of all, check whether the cable is working. For that, connect the cable to some other device and confirm that it is working. Otherwise, try using a new LAN cable. Then, if you are connecting to LAN 1, check whether the LAN 1 indicator light on the ONU is glowing. Similarly, when connecting to LAN 2, check whether the LAN 2 indicator is glowing. This is the first thing we need to check. After that, the next thing to check is whether the LAN adapter is working, or whether it is disabled or enabled. That is, after connecting the LAN cable from the ONU to the computer, we need to check whether the adapter on the system is enabled or disabled. For example, I am connecting an HG323RGW ONT to my computer. Right now, all my adapters are showing a cross mark. Now I am connecting the ONT HG323RGW to my system. After connecting, one of the adapters will become active. Sometimes, it may be disabled. For example, if we right-click on it and disable it, it will appear like this. So, first check whether the adapter is enabled or disabled. If it is disabled, right-click and enable it. Once it is enabled, the cross mark will disappear and it will become active. Only then will we be able to access the ONU through that LAN port. In some cases, this issue can occur due to a faulty cable. In some cases, it can be due to a problem with the system's adapter. Sometimes, it may also be due to a physical issue with the LAN port of the ONU. So first, we need to confirm whether the issue is with the port, the LAN cable, or the computer we are using. Now here, it is showing as active. If it is active, we can then perform a ping check or check whether we are able to log in through that port. Before that, the next thing we need to do is assign an IP address to the adapter. If we want to log into an ONU through a LAN cable, we need to double-click on the adapter, go to Properties, and then double-click on Internet Protocol version 4. If the option Obtain IP address automatically is selected, we need to change it. We must assign an IP address to the LAN adapter in the same IP series as the ONU. Only then will the computer be able to communicate with the ONU. For example, my ONU's IP is 192.168.2.1. So I am assigning an IP in the same series. If your ONU IP is in the 192.168.1.x series, then you should assign an IP in that same series. After that, click OK, then again OK and close the window. So these are the basic things we need to check. We checked the cable, verified whether the light indicators are glowing properly, and checked whether the LAN adapter is enabled or disabled. If you still have any doubts, you can try using the same ONU and the same cable on another system and check whether it works. Or check whether the Ethernet becomes active. Here, it is showing as active. Once it becomes active, the next step is to assign the IP address. After assigning the IP, we can log into the ONU through a web browser. By entering the default IP of the ONU, we will be able to access it. Even after checking all these settings, if the adapter still shows a cross mark, that means even after changing the cable, testing on another system, and still the Ethernet is not active and no light indication is seen, then you should contact technical support. After contacting technical support, explain the issue clearly along with a video. Inform them that you have changed the cable, tested on another system, and confirmed that there is no light indication. After that, They will register a token number for you. Using that token number, you can send the ONU for service. Before sending it for service, make sure to confirm whether there is any physical damage. Only after that will the token number be issued. So it is very important to check all these things first from our side.